cash cows really is your Pallava project, which is coming along very well. What kind of per year expectations can we have in terms of launch, delivery, etc.?
So Pallava is what we believe is India's finest new city. It's something that I invite you and all your viewers to come and see, because unless you see it, you can't really imagine that in India you could have something like that. Less than an hour's drive from Mantralaya in South Mumbai, very easily accessible, about 20 minutes from the new international airport. We've sold now about 24,000, 25,000 homes in the last 5 years. We deliver about 500 homes a month. We've now already delivered over 13,000 homes. But it's not really about the homes. It's really about life. I think everything that an urban Indian could want and imagine is available there, and it's not available as a promise, it's ready to use now. So really the quality of life, the ability to have everything at walking distance, the quality of air. We did, when you had so much about the pollution in India, in Mumbai and Delhi, we did air quality tests over there, and you're really probably one of the finest air quality you see in any part in urban India. And you really have to imagine the joy of your children running around, you being able to walk to work, having the best schools around. We now have the some of India's top schools operating from there, and we'll soon have a university construction starting off. So really, hospitals, sports facilities, governance of the highest standards. It really is a new age Indian city.
Okay, so coming back to that point you were making about some of the delays in delivery. One issue of course is the way the interest costs etc. work, but the other issue is the approvals as well. I understand that some of your projects here, like the World one of the projects is still pending aviation approval. By when do you think these approvals can come through? I mean, is it expected to happen in the next 3 months, 6 months?
It's something which is on the anvil, maybe a few weeks.
Oh, in a few weeks' time itself. Okay, that's not bad. That's good to get that confirmation. But in general, for the real estate sector as a whole, is it becoming tougher and tougher to launch newer projects because of all the approval processes that take time?
No, I think there is, just like there is this myth about prices coming down, there is this myth that approvals are holding things back. I think approvals in Mumbai have been fairly simple since 2012 when the new development control regulations came in. The new Chief Minister and the new Municipal Commissioner currently have really taken very strong steps to further make the approvals process easier. At the central government level, I think the government is very proactive. It's interested in pushing economic activity and it's doing all it can to push things. So I don't think in India anymore one can claim that approvals hold things back. It's the physicality of the thing. You're trying to build world class. You're trying to build it at construction costs which are 1/3, 1/4 of what it is in the rest of the world. But the consumer still wants the same quality that they see in a Dubai or a London. And really the supply chain isn't yet set up for it. And hence it's very few people who have the engineering and design capable to do it. Today as a company we have 2,200 people working in design and construction to deliver what we're building right now, and that's probably bigger than most than most construction companies, and that's how much effort it takes to build well in India.
Okay, you were telling me about this issue that perhaps this talk of having an oversupply in the market is a myth. But even if you look at your own strategy, you're looking to sell many units in the super luxury category in Mumbai. For example, the Park I think has about 2,400 units or so. World One has about 1,100 units. Bombay has traditionally never seen so much supply in the super luxury space. Don't you think demand will be an issue?
I can only tell you you're standing right now at the Park, which is, India's most successful real estate project ever. We've sold almost 10,000 crores of homes here since we launched in January 2013, so January 2014. So in 2 years, 4,000 crores. You see the buildings are now up to the 18th, 20th floor. And so I think, the proof of the pudding is in the eating. The fact that, Mumbai sells about 50 to 60,000 crores of new homes each year. We are selling, about 8,000 crores of new homes each year. Just proves the fact that if you have good quality supply, there is demand. Are you going to have excessive supply somewhere? Maybe there is. But equally, the consumer is very smart. Today in Lower Parel, there have been projects which have been going on for 6, 7, 8, 10 years. And there is no, idea what will happen over there, whether they will ever get completed. And the consumer is not interested in going and buying over there. So you will have some analysts come out and say there is so much oversupply in Lower Parel. I think they've been saying that since 2007. But the fact of the matter is you have to differentiate between credible supply and supply which is not considered to be credible, because the consumer will only go in and buy where he feels comfortable that the project will be built well and built within a reasonable time frame.
Okay, fair enough. So finally then, Abhishek, before we let you go, you were telling us that you're not worried about the balance sheet issue of the company, 11,000 crores debt. Will you be taking up any more debt in the near future? And say in the next couple of years, you gave us your revenue target, give us your debt target as well. Where do you see your debt go down to or go up to
we're very comfortable with our
2020?
we're very comfortable with our debt position currently. We don't intend to increase debt. As our cash flows come in, we will of course make our decisions whether to pay down debt or to pursue other investment opportunities. But we don't intend to increase our debt from the current levels.
Okay. And since one question I wanted to ask you about some of the newer projects. Since we have the approval for the Mumbai Trans Harbour link that has also come through, how much easier will it be, or how much better will that be for demand? And do you see a lot more premium projects get higher demand? Because we've seen Oberoi's Borivali project do pretty well, Godrej Trees has done pretty well, and you were telling us about the park and how it's done. Do you see a lot more premium projects get higher demand going ahead?
I think when you have a project in Borivali or Vikhroli, I don't know how it's classified as premium, because you have a good developer and a good brand. That's really, I don't know what the word premium really means. I think everybody, whether they're buying a 40 lakh home from us at Palava or they're buying a 100 crore home from us at Altamount Road, wants premium. And I think that's exactly what the market is moving towards. Is a higher quality,
higher ticket size projects.
Well, I think each of the projects whichever have done well are appropriately sized for that market. I don't think they are higher ticket size or lower ticket size. In Palava this year we've sold close to over 2,000 homes. We'll end the year FY at over 3,000 homes. So sales happen where people have confidence about it being reasonably priced. They don't want the lowest price. They of course want a reasonable price, but more importantly they want to make sure that it's a good quality product going to be delivered within a reasonable time frame. And wherever that happens, I think sales are taking place.
All right, Abhishek, it was a pleasure speaking with you.
Thanks,
Thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks.